For our 5.2 hands-on, there are 4 slides you are going to be doing. So you'll want to copy, name it, and file it from Canvas. So the first one says that we're going to decide what we want to compare. So you get to put anything, okay, maybe not anything appropriate here. So I am going to compare how many necklaces to how many earrings somebody might own. So right, and these are a ratio that we are setting up. So now it tells me I'm going to roll the dice 2 times to find out how many necklaces I'm working with and how many earrings. So I'm going to roll my dice, and these should not go all over the classroom. Keep it with you. I do not want to find these on the floor. So I have a 4 for my necklaces. I'm going to roll again, and I have a 1 for my earrings. So now we're going to make equivalent ratios. I'm going to double my necklaces and earrings. So now I have 8 and I have 2. So I'm going to go back to this basic one right here, 4 and 1, the first one. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3. And I'm going to finish that. So that is the first one. Then the next page, you get to decide what equivalent things you want to do. So this time I am going to compare hot dogs and hamburgers at a barbecue. So I roll my dice. I got a 1 for my hot dogs and a 5. So you can't have the same number. Okay, so I rolled a 1 and a 1. Okay, let's make it a little harder for ourselves. So every time somebody ate 1 hot dog, people had eaten 5 hamburgers. So they were going through more hamburgers. So I get to decide here what I want to times by. I'm going to make this one 4 times bigger. So times by 4, times by 4. I'm going to make this one 10 times bigger. Times by 10, times by 10. So this one you're just getting to choose what you want to multiply by. I'm going to go 5 times 5 times 5. And I'm going to go times 6. Whoops, that was not the times sign. So 1 times 6 is 6. 5 times 6 is 30. So you're just filling that out. So you roll the dice, make equivalent ratios. Remember, these are just fractions. If I simplify 4/20ths, I'm going to end up with 1/5. And then the second part is we're going to simplify each of these ratios. So I'll start the first one with you. So I have 4 and 6. So we need to think of something that 4 and 6 can be divided by. Can they be divided by 4? No, they both cannot. 3, no. 2, yes, they can both be divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So my simplest, the basic ratio is 2/3 for the Tigers. Every time they win 2, they lose 3. The Rams, they both can only be divided by 1, so this one stays the same. So you're going to go and simplify each one and then look for the ones that are the same. There should be 2 of them that are the same. And then if you just highlight the row that it is and come up to the little paint bucket right here, it will color it. And so you can say this one and this one, or whichever ones they are. So you're simplifying, finding a number that can go into both of them, simplify, find the 2 that are equal to each other. And then you'll do the same thing for their candy. Oh, I did not finish changing the people's names. Apparently the person's name is Lion and Beaver and Iguana. So I'll work on changing that before you see it. So just simplify, find the 2 that are equivalent, and then I want to see it when you're done. Oh, and you know what else I want? I want you to put your dice away. I do not want to see these around the classroom on the floor. Put them away. Okay, have a good day.